it's your old pal the Moo Cow here, and it's the end of January, so it's just about time for me to do another haul video. I don't know that I'll be able to do one every single month, but I figured I've got enough for this month, so I may as well go ahead and do one. So here we go. This is going to be the haul for the month of January 2020. You know me, I generally only end up doing hauls for DVD and usually for stinky, crappy, awful movies. Sometimes some good ones too. But every now and again I like to sneak in a couple of Blu-ray, so I'll start off with those first. So, first one I got is a movie called House at the End of the Street with Jennifer Lawrence. Now, I've heard some good things about this, I've heard some bad things about it. I don't know. I'm hoping it's going to be okay, but honestly, the real reason why I bought this, I'll just come clean. I'm kind of a Jennifer Lawrence fan, and she spends an awful lot of time in a sleeveless t-shirt. So, yeah, what can I tell you? I'm a pig. It happens. That's pretty much the main. To see her on Blu-ray, yeah, that's pretty much why I got it. Sorry, guys. However, just to let you know that I'm not entirely a jerk. My second Blu-ray is actually fantastic, and it's a movie I've been dying to get for quite a long time. This is the Qatsi trilogy, which includes Koyaanisqatsi, Powasqatsi, and Quaysqatsi, which is the Joff Reggio trio of films, which are sort of like movie poems. They're sort of like, well, the first one, Koyaanisqatsi, is basically Life Out of Balance, and it's a movie without characters or dialogue or any of the conventional things about usually you find in movies, and it's sort of like a visual stream of images that show sort of life out of balance, and it's set to Philip Glass's mesmerizing music, and that's an excellent film. It's one of my favorite movies. It's just incredibly awesome. I found that the second film, the Powasqatsi, was almost as good, not quite as good. That one actually has some really good music to it as well. I believe Dead Can Dance is in the soundtrack there, which is one of my favorites. And I actually have not seen the final one, the Quaysqatsi. From what I've read, the quality of the films have been kind of dwindling a little, somewhat as they've gone on. Koyaanisqatsi remains, though, one of my absolute favorite movies. If you haven't seen it, you need to see it. And the fact that it's finally out on Blu-ray is just amazing. So it was like 80 bucks, but I had one of those coupons that give me 25% off or something like that. So I figured I may as well go ahead and do it. And most likely, and by the way, that's the Criterion version. So I'll probably have Koyaanisqatsi at the very least on one of the Criterion Watch shows coming up, because it's just too awesome not to share. But anyway, back to the main meat of our films, or my video, which is a bunch of stinky films. So, what did I get this month? Well, first of all, I hit up the cheapy dollar places, as I normally do, because that's a great place to get lots of stuff. So here's one from, I'm not sure from who, but it's got Castle Freak, which is about a freak in a castle, The Haunted Casino, Daughter of Darkness, The Mesmerist, and Meridian. Okay. Next one we've got, oh boy, this should be good. Night Shadow, The Nurse, Cruel World, Inside, and the real good one here, Ginger Dead Man 3, Saturday Night Cleaver. Gotta have more Ginger Dead Man movies. Next, we have a double shot of stinkers, The Day the Sky Exploded and Fire from Below. And then we have a single film, something called Space Force Battlefront. And finally, we have a movie called Killing House, about a house that kills. It's the Killing House. So then we have a bunch of normal DVDs, and it's a mixed bag. There are definitely some stinkers in here, but there's actually some intriguing, interesting movies here too. So the first one we have is something called Torment, Welcome to the Family, and apparently this is about a guy killing people in a bunny suit or a mouse suit or something like that, as you do. So that should be interesting. Next we have an indie movie called Machete Joe, and it's the unrated version. And I believe this is one of those urban legend kind of things where people go to figure out whether this person really exists or not, and then they find out sort of the hard way. Next we have some cheapies that I found in the dollar store. This one's called 2307, and it's billed as Mad Max on Ice, if you can believe that. So that should be interesting. Next up we have Dolph Lundgren in Don't Kill It, right? Don't Kill It. So always interesting to see the Dolpher, see what he's up to. Next, oh boy, this one has got all kinds of folks in here. It's got Nana Gouveau, Tom Sizemore, Eric Roberts, as always, Vincent Pastore, and Johnny Beauchamp. And it is a movie called Black Wake. And there's all kinds of crazy tentacle shit coming out of that, so that should be fun and interesting. Next we have something, I guess it's some kind of weird sandal and sword kind of movie. It's called The Gaelic King. And, yeah, I don't know who the hell's in this. But I guess it's set in Scotland in 800 AD. Gaelic King, so that should be fun and interesting. Next we have a treasure here. This is a freak show double feature with the good old, everyone's favorite, Conrad Brooks. This is Gypsy Vampire 3, Freaky Vampire, and Transylvania Police Monster Squad, Ghouls Gone Wild. And as you guys know, I'm always a big Conrad Brooks fan. He was awesome, even though his movies were mostly crap, but almost always fun crap. So that should be very enjoyable. See, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 more. Back with another cheapie from the dollar store, we have something called Pod. I don't know much about this particular one. I know it's an indie. I know it's about a couple of brothers who go looking for a third brother, and then they find something that I guess they weren't exactly expecting, and fun and shenanigans happen. So that should be interesting. I really don't know much about this one. It's called Grave Matters. A shallow grave doesn't bury the past. So, let's see here. Wow, I should have brought my glasses, but I can't tell who's in here. Don't know much about this one. But Kate Vernon from LA Law and Malcolm X is in it. So that should be interesting. Next, we have one that I'm sure is going to make it on an Indie Film Cafe. It is the Turkish version of I Spit on Your Grave, which has got some kind of crazy, unpronounceable Turkish name. And, of course, there's really nobody in here that I've ever heard of before. And you can see on the back there's all kinds of fun and shenanigans, Turkey style. So that should be fun. Next we have one that's called... This is a classic stinker. It is The Exotic Ones. Okay, from Regurgitating Horrors. And this also has another one. I think it's called Monster and the Stripper is what it was considered back in the day. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you could see that. Monster and the Stripper. So, that should be fun, as in lousy. Next we have a Quinn Davis film called Animus. I don't know much about this at all, but I believe this was in the cheapy dollar store, so I grabbed it. And then finally, we have a very interesting movie that I think is going to be interesting, called Killer Killer. And you know anything with cheerleaders in it is going to be awesome and fun and crappy and weird and nonsensical. So I grabbed it. So there you go. That is the haul for January 2020. Going to see if we can't do a few more of these if possible. I know I have a couple more movies that are winging their way to me that will have to come up in the February haul, if there is one. I'm sure there's going to be one. I'm sure at this point I probably have enough between Blu-rays and DVDs to go ahead and do one every month. Why not? I know you guys are all fascinated to see what kind of crap the Moo Cow is buying, and you know he's always buying. My collection is expanding as always. So, with that,